Hello everyone and welcome back to 4FS Gaming. In this video we're going to be looking at two clips of two different fights in which I was in a position of weakness and the enemy was in a position of strength, and we're going to look at some of the tactics involved in how to overcome those differences in order to take the upper hand when you're facing an uphill battle. There is a third clip at the end, and I think it also fits with the theme of uphill battles, but in a bit of a different way, and I'll talk about that when we get there. Now, most of this footage has been from my live streams this week, which I've been doing a lot of due to Twitch drops and the winter event. So if you would like to check out this stuff live, you can head over to my Twitch channel, which is linked in the description below. Let's get started with this first clip. We're approaching a banishing boss at Elaine Sons and Fish. My partner spots a green shirt underneath, so we know that there's at least one person in the vicinity, and we have a feeling that we're early to the boss lair, so there might be other people approaching behind us. Hence my reluctance to spend too long crouching around the outside, which is what I'm doing here rather stupidly. The trick with probing a boss lair is that yes, when someone's hiding inside it can take time, it can be annoying, but generally if you're patient and you rotate and you look at your angles and your windows, you're able to succeed. What makes it difficult is that you're at risk of being third-partied by another team, which is my primary concern here. Elaine's is a particularly problematic boss lair just because the amount of bushes and mounds outside of the compound that people can be hiding in. It makes it really risky doing what you see here. So this is an example of bad tactics. Don't do this. But given that an enemy was spotted right under the boss lair, feeling pretty safe to be checking those angles instead of the bushes to my right and behind me.
I think Labelle Deadeye might be a bit strong.
Crows from east.
Do you want to rotate or push?
Might be able to push them. Depends how noob they are. Alright, I'm gonna go for a frag in that window. Someone's still underneath the building, I'm pretty sure though.
I'm looking at the underneath side from here. Fuck, there's people coming in on me. I've got to redirect.
Yep, let's go around the other side.
I see him.
No, frag.
Headshot one.
Good stuff.
Weird sister dead. Just behind that hut.
I'll take this moment to apologise for the terrible mic quality. I recently upgraded my headset and I haven't installed the correct drivers yet. Regardless, a few things have happened. One person has picked up the bounty, not two. Another team arrived to third party us, but one of them was picked off, and so we decided to rotate to the other side so that we wouldn't have to deal with that team coming in. From here, we need to make some decisions about how to push the boss lair. Firstly, we need more information. Is there one person inside or is there two? What kind of weapons do they have? These are things that are going to be really important when informing our decision to push in, given that we're both using long-range weapons and our CQC option between the two of us is essentially a knife. Now, the mistake made by that attacking team that came in behind us was simply setting off birds at the wrong time, and I looked around and was able to see and shoot them. Now, most of the time, it doesn't really matter if you set off crows. You can make noise and then move from that position, and then that information is reasonably useless to your enemies. The exception is, when you're approaching a boss lair like this, you really want to be able to get in and be able to third party any teams without them knowing that you're there, so that was a critical error on their part.
I'm going to go back and check this body. Well, not check the body, but that one you saw underneath.
Oh, no, but she's back in now.
She closed that window?
Yep. Going for this item box. Oh great, I only got a flare pistol.
I have Slepent.
There we go, just maxed out my event points.
How ballsy do we want to be?
Yeah, go for a Slepent.
Serpent is rapidly becoming one of my favourite traits. It just opens up so many options, and in a situation like this where we need information on player position and numbers, it's essential. By picking up this bounty, I'm able to ascertain that there's only one person in the boss lair, and in addition, I can see that the enemies are far away on the other side, so we're safe to continue operations from this side of the boss lair when we want to breach in.
Okay, there's one in building, and there's one far on the other side of the building.
Alright, well, we could probably rush the building. Even if one of us goes down, we can kill her.
Watch out watch out, stay on this side. Yep, okay. We're gonna be careful of traps there.
Yeah,
I've got a knife.
Oh, shotgun. That almost got me.
That's a Spectre. Okay, we're not doing that against the Spectre. No fucking way.
The presence of the Spectre shotgun does somewhat change things. Now, a lot of people hate on the Spectre because they can't seem to do particularly well with it, but I think is an excellent weapon for defending compounds like this. The continual rate of fire means that you can definitely take 1v2s, and our weapons just aren't capable of competing with it at close range. If either one of us misses a shot while rushing, chances are he'll be able to mow us both down. It does, however, tell us that we don't have much threat from the boss lair when we're rotating around. It's not like he's going to open a window and shoot us with a sniper. So we choose to make sure that the other team isn't going to be a problem to us by trying to pursue them. What we discover is that they're essentially running away, and we're not going to waste our time in Darkside chasing them down, so we decide to head back and deal with the bounty.
He's up there, there's 2 of them.
Careful.
One of them would have been downed already.
Good sister.
They've gone up into compound.
Yep.
And they're out of dark side range, they're pulled right back.
What the hell?
Yeah, let's go for her then. Otherwise I'm going to be out of dark side.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep chasing people, but
No.
keep pulling back.
Another interesting point here is that these windows to the boss lair are now closed. Now, closing windows is something that you don't see many people do, and I really don't know why. When you close a window, it's really advantageous for the person inside, mainly because you can't throw grenades in through them anymore. Yes, you can still crack peek with scopes like I'm trying to do now, but the person inside the boss lair controls the window. If they want to open it to shoot or throw, they can, but we can't from the outside because it's too high up. When dealing with someone holed up in a boss lair, one of our standard plays is to throw grenades in, and we can't do it because the windows are closed.
Yeah, this is a good spot.
Just want to break some windows and doors down so I can see him a bit better. Oh, you can actually hit it from there.
Cover me.
Careful.
She's at it. Can you cover it and I'll bash it again?
Yep.
She might be going to this side door, careful. Just keep an eye. I think she opened the side door.
And hence we come to the uphill battle. Even though there's 2 of us, the enemy has the position and the weapon for that position. Getting in is likely to be a challenge.
What did you open it?
No, she did.
She missed.
In fights like this, where it's a little bit of a stalemate, you're always looking for something that I call the initiation. In this instance, her messed up explosive that injured herself, that was the initiation. That's my signal to change position to capitalize on the time that she won't have to shoot us while she's healing or recovering from that explosion.
She's downstairs. She's upstairs with me. She's up here with me.
I'm gonna break this door. Watch out. That door's broken. Oh, that hurt.
Where is she?
She's upstairs.
I'm stuck, fuck. I need help.
But do I really need help? Let's talk about the knife versus a shotgun. The common logic would say, you don't bring a knife to a gunfight, let alone one where the gun is a shotgun. But here, things are a little bit different. At point blank range, it is easier to hit with a knife than it is with a shotgun. If I hit in the head, it's a 1 hit. If I hit in the chest, it'll take 2 hits. I can land 2 knife swings before you can fire 2 times with a Spectre. So as long as I'm right up chest to chest with my opponent, the knife actually has an advantage when it comes to fire rate, damage, and ability to aim. So as long as I can get that close, things should be okay.
She falls out.
GG. Oh, I'm so lucky. We're terrified of the Spectre.
That's the way you do it, very cautiously.
So from a fight that was won by cautious and tempered movement, let's look at one which was won through reckless behaviour, and almost lost through that same reckless behaviour. This match has been going for a while. One bounty got away, but we have the other 3. As we're running to extract, we hear a shot ring out across the bayou. Now it would be a simple matter to go to extraction, but at this point we're in it for the hunter kills. So we turn around and book it toward the noise.
Ooh.
Oh, there's someone. Over in the fort.
No, is that the tower?
Could be a tower.
Do we want to push someone who is cagey while having...
Well, I've got good cover. Well, soft cover anyway. You won't be, should not be able to see me. Yeah, I reckon it should be in 500 blood bonds again. Yep, that's it. Ah,
Where?
fuck.
Where?
He was at the bottom.
So yeah, pushing out over water like this, it's a silly decision, and that's why I'm now in this rather bad situation where I'm stuck in the middle of a swamp with nothing but a bit of concealment and a downed partner, while 2 people with scoped weapons, one of which is a Sparks, are holed up in a tower. However, I am feeling perhaps more confident than you'd think, and there's a few reasons for this. We're 30 minutes into the match, and these people haven't been involved in any fights with us previously, which tells me that they're not exactly hungry for PvP, they might be newer or more cautious players, and I find that the pattern of behaviour that they've shown, both getting into the same tower, attacking us really late in the match, not positioning themselves between us and the extract, it isn't the kind of player that I'd normally be super concerned about. Hence why I keep taking these peek wars. I also notice that one of them keeps peeking the exact same window, which also fills me with a little bit of confidence.
Ooh, that was almost dead.
I said this was a kind of bad idea.
Yeah, could have easily extracted, but there's still people on the map.
Fucking hell.
If I could have got across the water, that would have been good.
And right there is the initiation. That's all I need. A quick heal goes off and I decide to push in. One of the reasons I decided to push in is because I have killed the brown shirt, the one that was actually trying to peek. I have not killed the white shirt, the one with the spark sniper, who I haven't seen. The fact that he hasn't been peeking implies that he isn't as confident and is likely going straight for the revive, hence the frag. Sometimes you just have to get into your opponent's heads.
Bleeding.
Where's her?
Around here. Yep. Down. It's not good. Oh, that was close.
GG guys, good fight. You almost got me there, that was a chest hit. Well done.
So some minor audio cues help seal the deal here. I can hear the door open, which implies that she's gone inside. I can hear her ready her knife, which tells me not to run around the corner, but to bait backwards. And then that secures the win. The difference here is really in aggression. When I got one of them down, I pushed immediately. When they got my partner down, they stayed in the tower. If you're stagnant in Hunt Showdown, it usually ends poorly for you. Those that are dynamic, that make the action happen, always come out on top because they control the pace and the flow of each engagement. Now we've got one last clip, and I'm not going to break this one into tactics, it's more for your entertainment because you guys really loved in my last video Dan and Potter backseating when they were both dead, so I thought I'd give you a little bit more of that. Hang on. What?
Red barrel. You just spammed it.
Another red barrel.
Yep.
The red barrel got me too. Oh, man, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Aim for the head.
Oh, buddy, still like, oh. There's a trio barrel.
Only two.
Sure?
Climbing a ladder. Yep.
You get both of them now?
Hang on.
On my body. Running on my body.
Maybe there is three then. Burn that guy's lantern right there.
Just shut up and let me play the game.
No, you shut up.
Still one on my body.
It's not my problem you can't concentrate with people talking.
He just dark side
I
you
can't
from the body. No
hear.
shot in the room.
I can't hear.
That's exactly where I got a headshot with that last night.
GG guys, good fight at the end there.